dedicated to gaming subscriptions.
If you're just finding this video, there's going to be a little info card up there. You should watch the first part of this video first. That's usually the order that numbers go in, where we talked about Prime Gaming in February 2023. And now we're going to look at the other subscription services, starting with
Game Pass!
Dun, dun, dun.
Xbox Game Pass.
the gorilla in the room.
Of course, there are a lot of games that are already in the library, but the new ones are listed here. So there's Hot Wheels Unleashed,
Nice.
SD Gundam, and the one that we are more interested, two of us, is Age of Empires
2.
Definitive Edition. And there's also a Monster Hunter Rise. That is
And High on Life.
also...
Hi-Fi Rush, I heard very good things about.
So
Also,
all these games
Persona games are new.
Yeah, all these games are new, are free with the release. But of course, there are some games like Darkest Dungeon, which is older game, but is newly added to Game Pass, so you can play
If you
that
haven't
as
played
well.
that before. You know, I installed Age of Empires 2.
Me too, I did the multiplayer tutorial.
Yeah, you did, of course. But you know what disappointed me?
No?
It doesn't have all the civilizations. It says Definitive
Doesn't?
Edition,
Oh,
but there are actually, how many? 4, 5, 6, 7 new civilizations in DLCs that you still
it's
have
not
to buy
included in DLC.
separately.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's still...
It's a trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap. It's still one of the best real-time strategy games of all time.
Okay, well, it's less of the trap because there are 446 games on PC for you to play if you have this subscription.
And you can get the first month for $1.
You can.
There's a link down in the description. Check that out.
And what we're getting in February is also Madden NFL, if you're into American football,
no,
right?
but I
We're
guess
not,
some
but
people are. Yeah.
There's Mountain Blade 2. That is interesting. That is going... It's not a new
Yes.
game. It's from last year, but it's a great big game.
Michal, I have a family. I have a job.
Yeah?
The problem is I also
Wait.
have Game Pass.
Yeah.
And Age of Empires 2,
this is not your job?
Mountain Blade 2.
YouTube's not your job?
No.
Then you're screwed.
I am so screwed. These are such huge games. I don't have time, but I really want to play Mountain Blade 2.
Then I guess I should not tell you that Atomic Heart will be free on release.
Get out. No, you shouldn't
I?
tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. This
And few other games, including
Shadow Warrior 3 Definitive Edition.
City Skylines Remastered, but not on PC.
Grid
on
Legends,
consoles.
if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah. So
yeah. That's a pretty strong showing, even just for the new and upcoming games in February.
And there are games with gold,
Right.
2 of them, for the King, that we are very familiar with because we made a review about it, because it was free like 2 times at least on Epic Games Store.
And For the King 2 is coming, so it might be free on Epic again. These games, by the way, is just for your Xbox. So if you have Xbox Game Pass, you'll get these games and be able to keep them even if they're not on the Game Pass streaming service anymore. But these don't work for PC, so just be aware of that.
Let's move to PlayStation.
PlayStation Plus! I also have a PlayStation.
You have too many games
I'm so
and
screwed.
too many consoles and too many
I'm
platforms.
so screwed.
I have just PC. Still too many
Good
games.
for you, man. Yeah. Well, PlayStation Plus, if you just have the Essential subscription, then you will get these 4 games this month. All of them are for PlayStation 4, which is good for me, except that I'm screwed. 3 of them, actually, it's unusual. 3 of them are for PlayStation 5. So Evil Dead, the game, we got from Epic Games for free a while ago, but now you could get it on your PlayStation. Destiny 2, Beyond Light, I believe Destiny 2 is free to play, but Beyond Light is a paid DLC. Correct me if I'm wrong, fans of Destiny. And Mafia Definitive Edition.
Unfortunately, only for PS4.
Only for the PS4, but this is, of the Mafia games, this is the only one that had like a graphics upgrade, and that's the one.
But that's basically like 3 AAA games this month. That's not bad.
And I have heard very good things about Oli Oli World.
Really?
But since it's kind of a skateboard indie game, I must admit I haven't played it. But I've heard that for fans of that genre, it's good. But that's not everything for PlayStation Plus, because if you have the extra or premium editions, you also get a catalog of like 400 games that you can play.
This is just the newest one. This is the catalog. So, yes, you are screwed, Caleb. Let's move on to something maybe you don't have, so you're safe here.
Okay.
On Humble Choice,
I don't have Humble
There's
Choice.
another month, so
Maybe this month I should get Humble Choice.
maybe these 8 games you're gonna keep, and you're gonna get Steam keys, as you can see by the icons, and then you can claim them, or the ones that you already have, you can actually give to someone else to claim. And there's a Fallout 76, which was part of PlayStation Plus, part of Amazon Prime, and now it's on.
It's on
Humble.
It's on Game Pass also, isn't it?
And it's on Game Pass, so the only one missing is Epic now.
I mean, they just want to get any players they can. Plus, Fallout 1.
Ah, I didn't see that. Okay.
Which, I mean...
Which we got from Epic.
So, this Christmas, but anyway.
Okay. But there is a Pathfinder that we didn't get.
Oh.
And that's from last year, right? No. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Time is flying. Yeah.
Time is flying.
Yeah.
And then I have no idea about this game, but it's connected to Witcher, since it's called The Witcher Tales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always
I don't know
thought
what the game
Thronebreaker was a card game, but this looks like an actual,
Like a card game, I don't know.
kind of
Maybe partly.
indie
Yeah.
role RPG. Okay, tell us, if you've played Thronebreaker, tell us in the comments and tell us if it's good.
But there's one more I know a little bit about, because this is a turn-based strategy game. So if you are interested in any of these games, you might be interested in Humble Choice. Plus, of course, there are games that if you own the subscription, you can play them.
Right. A whole catalog of
But
games there.
all
What's
of
the can you go back? What's the newest one that was added?
Moonscars. We reviewed.
Moonscars, right. Moonscars is part of the Humble Collection. Yeah. So the games in the Humble Collection, if you claim them while your subscription is active, you keep them forever. But the games here in the collection, you can only access as long as your subscription is active.
Yeah, just a friendly reminder, and showing you that Caleb doesn't listen to me a lot, because he just repeated what he said.
I also want to plug my series of videos explaining all the subscription services in great detail that you can find on this channel at the very beginning of the upload list.
And let me go back to this. Caleb, please make a poll, because this is a live video, so we want to...
Done.
Okay, there's a poll right now. There it is, and you can vote for best gaming subscription of this month. And
So
we're gonna decide.
Vote quick, because we're going to talk about our favorite ones. We don't want to bias you. So, Michal, I think some of them have already voted. What do you think is the best gaming subscription this month of those 4?
This month in February, I think it's Game Pass. Maybe not because of these games you see, but because of the High on Life, Monster Hunter Rise, and 400 other games. It's best for me.
Yeah. I have to admit, like, Prime and even Humble are not that impressive this month, although you get to keep them, whereas the games on Game Pass and PS Plus might leave. But for the first time in this series, I have to agree with you.
Okay, well,
that
for
Game
the first
Pass,
time. Okay.
I mean, because this is one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, and there's so many of them.
And
by the way, are you playing anything on Game Pass right now? That is not a new game.
I
know. Yeah.
Yes.
Which one?
Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley. Okay.
But on PS Plus,
But are you aware that it could one day disappear?
Yes, I know.
Then you would have to buy it
know.
or not play it.
It might be for the best, actually. On PS Plus, I'm playing Middle-earth: Shadow of War.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But on Game Pass,
So-
I would love to play Age of Empires 2 campaigns, Monster Hunter Rise, maybe finally a Persona or something like this. So
I would like
this
to play
month,
Persona,
I
yeah.
really think,
Okay.
Game Pass is
We're
where the
gonna
value is.
vote for Game Pass.
Okay.
And actually, Game Pass and Humble Choice is really close.
For our audience.
Yeah, for our audience. And only thanks to us, Game Pass is right now winning.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we have no fans of PlayStation, or I think PlayStation is very decent
I'm going to close the poll.
this month, but yeah. But I don't have a PlayStation.
Right,
If
that's
I
the thing.
would-
You have to have the
Yeah,
console.
If I
Yeah.
would, this would be a good month to start.
But according to our viewers, Game Pass and Humble Choice each got 42%. So our audience is more positive about Humble Choice than we are this month,
Yeah.
but that's fine. There are some solid games there. Prime Gaming got 14% and PlayStation 0%. So thank you very much for voting. And tell us, if you're watching this after the live stream, down in the comments, which subscription service you think is the best one this month, or which one you're already subscribed to and what you're going to be playing on it this month.
And we're now going to do a live reveal of the free games from Epic. So if you're interested in that, please join us in the next
On the main channel.
The main channel.
other channel.
You should be redirected from that. From this video.
Should you play it, you can
Yes.
find your way there if you don't get redirected. Thanks for watching.